Well, hello, Master P. What's going on? How are
Hey,
you?
how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm happy to see you. See you again so soon.
I
Yes,
know.
that's a good thing. That's a good, and
Yes.
I could tell that he's still rapping. So it's
Yeah.
Your new show, Master P Reviews, has been compared or sort of said it's like the Shark Tank for millennials.
well, you know what? I think the most important thing about this is to be able to market small business product, and I feel like the more we do that as a African American Latino culture, as minorities, I feel like we can change the narrative of us being the poorest race on the planet. It's time for us to boss up.
Yes.
And I feel like if we boss up together, it's not about just me being at the front of the table. I want to bring thousands of multi-millionaires and billionaires with me and create this because when you look at it, these big companies, they all develop from small brands. So I think that now once we able to give those small companies some shine with their product, we're going to change the game together. And it's going to be a lot of us at the table, especially what's going on today. When you look at what's happening in the world,
Mhm.
we need some diversity in these stores. We need some diversity just when you're talking about economic empowerment. I feel like we need to be at the forefront of the table because when you look at for the Fortune 500 CEOs, we only make up 1%, no, 1/10 of a percent African Americans on the Fortune
Wow.
500 CEOs in the country, and we have to change that narrative.
Mm. What do you think it starts with to change that narrative?
Well, I just think that you got to put your trust and faith in God, and every time you fall, just get back up. Use that
Mm.
as a lesson. Uh, no L is a loss; it's a lesson, and you have to start from somewhere. Everybody say I can't do it. I'm gonna need a lot of money, but if you look at a lot of these big companies, they was built on little or no money. And what
Mhm.
I'm saying by that, you don't have to have the money all the time. You can go to the bank. You gotta make sure your credit right. You gotta be
Mhm.
prepared. You gotta believe. You gotta have passion. And I feel like you also have to educate yourself. This is more about education and wisdom.
Mm.
Knowledge is so important to study your business. It's like an athlete. An athlete trained to be successful. A businessman have to study to be successful, or a
Mhm.
businesswoman. So I'm saying like those type of things that we have to do. We have to prepare the next generation and start them young. Saying
Mhm.
that eventually what we look at right now, how many people after the whole COVID-19 thing hit, people was just out of jobs. So it forced you to be uncomfortable and start figuring out, well, if I don't want to get fired, then I need to create my own business. And that's what
Mm.
people are doing. People are creating their own product now and just out of just being uncomfortable. And that's when
Mhm.
success comes. Success comes from being consistent and being uncomfortable. And it made me change from the music industry to get into the clothing industry, to the food industry, to the
Mm.
shoe industry. And so I just think there's so much great ideas out there. I tell people all the time, no idea is a whack idea. I mean,
Mm.
Yes.
we was able to discover so many great business that we probably look at and say, nah, that don't make sense. But it's a marketplace and a market share for everybody. So you
Mm.
look at even a guy that create hangers that you hang up in your house with your clothes. I mean, think about it. Back in the days, somebody probably say, nah, that don't make no sense. Now everybody in the world has a closet, and
Mhm.
so you're gonna hang in your closet. I mean, this is a multi-billion-dollar company
Yes.
that was
Wow.
created
Yes.
off of just being creative.
So basically, what you're saying, and what I really appreciate, is that no idea is a bad idea,
Yeah,
and trends are actually what you make of it.
yeah,
That's a good thing, Pete. That's a really good thing.
yes. Because the thing about it, they tell us that it don't make sense. But if you look at even the guy, famous Amos Cookies, that turned out to be a multi-billion-dollar business off of cookies. So nobody would ever think you could make that much money off of cookies. And I mean, you just never know.
And he did that, and he did that so early on.
Yeah,
He was one of the
Hmm.
pioneers,
yeah.
truly a pioneer.
I done seen companies now from guys selling pickles out the trunk of their car, uh, to,
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about, these pickles are so great, incredible. You like, who make this? And to a lady selling
Pickles are
lemonade,
good. Pickles are great now.
I
yes.
love pickles.
To a lady selling lemonade out the trunk of her car. I mean, so you know why people are waiting for the $600 stimulus check. The people that we are putting on and putting on shine with their products, they're selling 600, 1,000 units, and that's what I'm saying. We are empowering each other, and that's what I
Mm.
love about this show. So it's all about subscribing. Go to the Master P reviews at YouTube and subscribe now. This is all about small business getting their shine, and I feel like it's not just about me. I want to make this about others. So my whole model is the more you make, the more you give, and I want to give that next generation of business owners, entrepreneurs, uh, people that are creating product. I want to give them a platform to where we can celebrate them. That's what this is about, celebrating other people' product.
What are the people saying about you, Pete? What are they saying about the show? Because obviously you're changing lives when you have
Yes,
entrepreneurs on like that.
yes, and a lot of people are saying that this show is changing their lives, and I think that's what makes me keep going. This show come on daily from 6:30 Pacific time and 9:30 Eastern time. So this show is definitely changing lives, and I'm just happy for the people that's creating all this great product, and we able to expose it to the world. So when you find your God given purpose, and I feel like this is my purpose, that I can educate and show my people to the mistakes I made in business, to the great things I was able to do in business. Nobody's perfect, but I think that I'm able to let people learn from my mistakes, and also take the good things that I was able to do in the deals I was able to do, and say, you know what, if P was able to do it, I know I could do it. He come from nothing. So it's not far-fetched. It's reality that we can reach this. So that's what I love about the show. It's about being humble. I tell people success is only temporary. We can't take it with us. So it's a lot of love on this show too, because when you see these families and you see fathers and wives creating business, you see kids creating business
Yes.
with their parents,
Yes.
you see friends creating business, you see brothers and sisters creating business. I mean, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, Master P, you're about it. You're gonna
Yeah,
always be about it. You're putting
yeah,
everybody on, and you're
Yeah.
doing it in such a wonderful way. I
yeah,
thank you so much for your time.
yeah.
Your show is absolutely fantastic. I
Thank
will make
you.
certain that I share with all of my friends to
Yes,
have my friends to tell their friends to tell their friends
So we
to
can be
watch your
friends.
show.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming up
well,
with my
yeah,
product now, and then also I think you should do one of those master classes,
yes.
on business. I mean,
yeah.
I'm
Now
just
we
sitting here a
will.
lot just listening to your free wisdom. You can maybe I'll cash app you something for it, but
Yes, now
it's
I
just such a
appreciate you
pleasure.
guys. Like, support these local businesses. Go to masterpreviews.com and support these small businesses and their products.
Okay,
All right,
that's
perfect.
amazing.
Master P, blessings to you,
Yes, blessings
continued
to you
success,
too.
all that good stuff. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.